Hello everyone, my name is Cameron Cirillo. Today we'll be reporting on the importance of effective time management and how UARN students can benefit from budgeting their time. So what takes up the majority of your time? Raise your hand if one of these on the board takes up some of your time, if not the majority of your time. Yes. So I'd say the same, you have school and academics, clubs and organizations, and so forth. Do anything like family and additional responsibilities. This course that we are about to implement, Time Management 101, will manage your personal life as well as the academics at UARN University.
And how many of you all have been taught how to manage your time before, like a proper class, other than you just trying to figure it out? One. All right, the reason for this class, I guess, I'm an athlete, so I was looking at this way. I'm sure you guys played sports when you were younger. It's like when you, let's say you want to play basketball when you're a kid. So they don't put you in a game right away and tell you to figure it out, do they? No, they teach you like, I mean, if they did that, you'd be standing there and there'd be balls flying, people are moving, you don't know what's going on, right? You don't know how to handle it all. So what do they do first? They teach you how to dribble, and they teach you how to keep your head up. So we know that we can't teach you how to play basketball, but we do think it's important to teach you to keep your head up. So the reason for this course is it first aligns with a professional development strategy, which is you want to get jobs. So if you're looking for a job, they always ask, they want someone that can manage their time, someone that's organized. We think this course is perfect for going to business school because it's going to teach kids to learn how to manage their time, stay organized, and acquire the skills that are going to be necessary to be out in the workplace when they graduate. And of course, students, while doing this, will learn to schedule and plan, which is a really good skill to have for a good job. Alright, our model, like I said, doesn't teach you to play basketball, it teaches you to keep your head up. We know we can't teach kids, okay, like A, B, and C. When you wake up, you want to have a schedule, routine for your day. Like that never works. Something always goes on, and then before you know it, you rip the list in half, and you're just trying to juggle everything. What we want to do is focus on student mental and physical productivity. We want to teach kids to plan their day using calendars, using all these different skills. And we want them to understand routines, better prioritize, so as they get a better understanding of themselves, they'll know what's important, and they'll know what they want to put first. So this is the method we're going to use to teach this class is called the T101 experimental method. This is what the class is going to look like. It's going to teach kids to understand, think, react. So you're going to be able to be more flexible with your time. So let's say you're just going to start your day eating breakfast and then go to class and then you've got a meeting at 1. And now all of a sudden like something happens to your car, now your time's all messed up. You have to figure out how to get to this meeting and you have homework that your teacher just assigned. So kids are going to be able to understand, figure out how to write down what's going on, how they're going to react to it, and then figure out how to move forward from there. That way we don't panic, we don't freak out, we don't go text all our friends, oh my God, I need help, like I have too much work. That way you have more time. And there's a lot of benefits to having more time. You're going to have more opportunities. You're going to be able to perform better in and out of the classroom. And we're going to talk about those in these next couple of slides.
Next up, we have the fundamentals of scheduling. And scheduling is extremely important to managing your time. Scheduling is the process of arranging, controlling, and optimizing work and workloads in a production process. These production processes might include school, extracurriculars, and so forth. Scheduling tips that we'd like to expand on within this course at UARN University is to set daily or weekly goals for students, to include time allotted estimates for certain aspects of their day, and prioritize tasks by importance. 2 applications that me and Justin did work on were Rescue Time and Toggle. Both applications deal within the scheduling fundamental of time management.
Here's some benefits of how students are going to benefit. Of course, when you learn how to manage your time, you have more time to do other things because you'll be more productive. And then ultimately, you'll be able to find new learning experiences. You'll figure out your own goals. You'll be able to prioritize your time, and you'll have better decision making because you have more time to think about. Like, okay, I can do this, which one do I want to do, which one's going to have a better result. You have more time to do that because you're all planned out, of course. There's also benefits that we're gonna see from you all, faculty. We're gonna see more students engaged in the classroom. There's gonna be better classroom attendance because students won't be out all night. Or if they do, hopefully they move it back so they're at least try to make it to class for a little bit. We're gonna see fewer mistakes because kids are gonna be less tired, they're gonna be more focused in what they're doing. And then, they're gonna be able to meet deadlines.
So the curriculum for Time Management 101, we'd like to reflect on the main purpose: to give students and rising scholars productive insight on the skills surrounding time management and organization. Students will be able to learn and execute time management with their familiarity with exercises and informational lectures. The class is intended to have students follow an academic model and to benefit their development.
Here's what the curriculum is going to look like. It's, this is what we'll send out to the faculty when we find someone to teach the class. It's going to be structured, and we're going to have a prioritizing unit, which is going to be focused on each individual, because everyone has their own goals, everyone has their own priorities. And then we're going to have a scheduling unit, which is why I think it's so important to have a class for this, because you can try to put it, like you can make it a chapter in a textbook somewhere in another class. But I think it's important for the teacher to spend time with each student and be hands-on with you finding your own priorities. And then tips and tricks to save time, which is like in basketball, they gotta teach you to dribble and look up. Those little things, if you don't know those in the 30 game, like everything, all that's gonna help. So we're gonna teach them different strategies, teach them the importance of their time and writing skills that are gonna help them excel in the classroom.
To touch upon quickly the funding costs, me and Dustin found most applicable adding this cost to the tuition, if at all. We found that this course would not take up too much of students' money and financial earnings. Here it goes. Added to Elon University tuition is found most applicable in replacement rather for Elon 101 in the fall. And in the spring, it could be substituted in for the time allotted. So with this Elon 101 offered in the fall for freshmen, in the spring, this course would take this place and help students benefit their time management.
All right, thanks for your time. Any questions?
Let's have at least 2 or 3 questions. Who wants to start? Yes.
Which school would this fall into? Would this be a communications course, a business course?
This would, well, we focus generally in the business school, but you can find it in any school. It can be a core requirement. So it's pretty important in all aspects of life, so whichever school you're in. Yeah.
So like, it would be required if it's Elon 101. It's like, what about the kids who just genuinely have executive functional skills? Because like, I take so many classes here, it's like, okay, I didn't need somebody to do that. So like, if you already have time management skills.
You'll get that in class.
Perhaps there could also be consideration for learning. So Dustin, you came in already having English 101 because you took it in AP in high school. So you had an exemption from it because of learning. Maybe there could be some sort of exemption for that. Okay. Other questions? No other questions? One more question. Come on. Show our active listening skills.
Question for me is, so you said you would add it to the tuition. You mean like you would pay for like to take that class like with your overall tuition for the semester? Is that I don't know. I just couldn't really make sense of what you meant by that.
All right. So for the course, if we found that majority of this course did take up a lot of financial costs for per student,
Or like the books or the talk or the other resources we mentioned.
Based on that budget, we would add it to the tuition for that semester. So if it's spring or fall, you can alternate it, but it's for freshmen. So
Okay.
Can anybody take it? If I'm a senior and I'm still at a loss, could I take it?
yes, we would have a segment for freshmen, and then I would think an extended class for students older than that.
Maybe we'll have a time management 201.
I like it, I like it. It's definitely a skill that one needs to hone over the course of your life, so, good job, guys. Who are our next folks? We have, let's see. I had Michael out of the bubbles. Next, Michael, you wanna get your presentation going? And if you're finished with your, feedback sheets, leave them on your table and I'll come around and pick them up. After Michael, we have Sarah and Courtney, okay? Yes?